Again, it's GB versus Psychiro for round number 2. Parehas silang talo on the round number 1. Kaya sila yung pair. That's how Swiss works, no? Yung kasame mo ng score ang makakatapat mo until one is left na, alam mo yun, until one is left na walang ka-pair, you know, or walang talo, rather. So, ayan. Now, let's get into the game. I think nagsha-shuffle na lang sila and nakapag-ready na rin sila, no? Ang player 2 natin this time is going to be Psychiro. Again, kanina player 2 rin siya, no? And, pero ito si GB, what's good about it is that talagang every time there's a practice round or practice matches, no, nag-ano siya, tawag dito, he's always playing first for the most part, no? He's always playing first para ma-practice niya daw being on a disadvantage, which actually I think is a very good, ano rin, no? Which is a very good practice. Kasi you cannot always get what you want. You cannot always get turn 2. So, ayun. So, okay, sorry. Ayan. So, I think start na sila. Ano, ayan. Ready na. Hinihintay lang nila ata yung start timer natin, ano. So, and actually, you know, starting next week, I should be putting round timer as well on the top of the broadcast para din alam ng lahat kung ano yung round timer natin. Pero so, for those who doesn't know, it's 35, no? 30 minutes rather. 30 minutes plus 3 turns. Ayan. So, for the first turn, second turn na to ni Psychiro. Putting down the M1 Astray and the Demi Trainer. Ito naman kay GB, it's going to be the Razel only thus far. So, even if i-block ni Psychiro si GB, it's going to cost them 2. No? Costing it 2 units para lang matalo itong Razel. But then again, you know, this is a very good turn para dito kay Psychiro. Actually expending the EX resource immediately and putting down the heavy arms and the M1 Astray, making it a 3-2 blocker. Ayun, no? So, dahil merong isa pang triple ship alliance dito sa side ni Psychiro, that means it gets plus 1 AP and it gets blocker status. Dahil triple ship yung M1 Astray tapos dalawa, di ba? So, ganon. Okay. Now, GB has the lead in terms of level and mana count dahil maagang nag-expend itong si Psychiro. So, here comes the bounce. No? 1 HP. Daribald bounces, you know, 1 unit of your opponent back to the opponent's hand. So, wala na yung isang blocker. Isa na lang yung blocker ni Psychiro dito. Or at least isa na lang yung active blocker ni Psychiro. That is going to be the the M1 Astray na nakatayo. And then using the Soleta to link it to the Daribald, attacking the M1 Astray. There you go. Yeah, M1 Astray is gonna be the attack, and then he gains 1 resource back. Dahil that's a Soleta effect. Currently 5 as well, no? 5, 5-4 ang stats ng Daribald right now. So Razel to attack the base. And then, you know, enter na siya after nun. Level 4 right now, Psychiro. For 2, Okay, playing in the Falmel to deploy a token and getting one of the shields. Magpaikot lang tayo ng ating hand. And then enter na after nun. Is it? No, not yet. Okay, so M1 Astray to take down the I don't know, to take down the Daribald na may damage na 3, so 1 HP na lang siya kanina. And then getting the Kira. So may breach 3 na, no? May breach 3 na itong si Heavy Arms dahil kanina pa yan. And then it gets -2 as well coming from the Kira. Bang. That's just 1 damage plus a breach. Sorry, no, 2 damage rather. Kasi 4-3 nga pala siya. And then breach 3. There you go. That's a Lolo LR. Unfortunately. Ayun. And another one. Play for 3. It's going to be, the perfect strike. Iba-bounce niya itong blocker, Demi-Trainer. 1 HP. You bounce it. And putting down a Kira as well. And it can attack dahil that is a rush. Earth Alliance straight link. Anong i-atake niya? Ano atake niya? Yung base? No, it's going to be the Heavy Arms -2. That's still 5. That's, 3. Yeah, tama. Yeah, 3 damage. Medyo masakit yun, ha? And next turn, pwede na agad siyang talunin or mabasag ng token. Pero never mind! A beautiful drop! That is going to be the gun tank to take down the token, no? So, for those who doesn't know, a gun tank, if you deploy it, you put 1 damage to a rested unit ng kalaban. And dahil ang token, the token only has like 1 HP, immediately down, bro. Immediately down. Ang ganda ng sequencing ni JB ni akala ko wala siyang gagawin doon, and that could have been just a trade. Pero hindi, magaling. Yung disadvantage niya immediately na ibaliktad niya, no? So now, naglapag lang siya ng isa, Psychiro, just to put down a Zaku 2. But what's next here? Playing for 3 is what? That is going to be the Shenlong. And is there a Shang Wu Fei? There we go. Chang Wu Fei. To put it down, that's going to be a 6-4 unit. Linking. At pwede siya mag-rush. Atakihin niya to. Gets in the breach 3 as well. Ayan. Yun nga lang, may damage siya. Kasi nga, diba? Chang Wu Fei effect only activates if 1, your unit has a breach. And number 2, if it's 3 or less AP. Unfortunately for them, that's currently 6 AP. Dahil sa Kira. So ito na nga, playing for 3 is going to be the what? The perfect strike. Kaso nga 2 HP itong si 2 HP itong si Zaku 2. Inatake niya agad itong shield, taking out the Falmel, and another one, the Ale Strike. Medyo masakit yon into the side of Psychiro. Especially that it's one of the boss units na kailangan niya dito going up against this deck ng blue and white. Kanina pa tong may kalaban si Psychiro na blue and white. Si Kagali blue and white din yung gamit niya. Again, the difference is that mas maraming pang draw itong si JB. So playing for 1 is going to be the Aztecasia School of Technology Earth House. Pero dahil walang link, there's no use except for, defending the shield area. So, ilan pa siya meron? 5. Currently level 6. Currently at level 6. Ano pa ang ipe-play dito ni Psychiro? Unfortunately, Psychiro kasi wala na siyang cards. Meron pa pala 4. Sorry. Bulag lang. So, umatake siya ng shield. Tinake lang to ni Psychiro. Hindi niya pinakatake dun sa perfect kasi alam niya mamamatay din yung perfect. Mamamatay din yung Zaku niya at matitira yung perfect rather. At ayun na nga, naglapag siya ng 2 Char Zaku 2 and 1 Demi Trainer. So, leaving it 1 card na lang dito kay Psychiro. So, gets in the bounce. Playing for 2. That's gonna be the Witcher Bride. Into the Char Zaku 2. Beautiful. Playing for 1. Ayun na nga, nag-draw siya, no? Kaka-draw niya lang. Ngayon na siya nag-draw. Hindi. Actually, end of turn pala yun. End of turn use, which is actually good. So, for those who doesn't know, no, you could use an action card at the end, before the end of turn ng iyong kalaban. After everything is done, you can use it before your mana resets, before your resources reset. And beautiful sequencing mula kay GB at hindi niya kailangan magsayang ng 2 hindi niya kailangan magsayang ng 2 resources para lang doon. At ito na nga, putting down a Kira Yamato into that Lolo Gundam, which is actually a very good one. Dahil yung mga 4 APs pababa, essentially no damage on the turn. Na-atake itong Lolo Gundam dahil may repair 2 siya. Tapos may -2 pa galing dito kay Kira. -2 AP, di ba? So, magandang combination yan. Especially that it is a 5-5 at the moment when it has Kira. Actually, no, 6-5. Dahil nga may +1 lahat ng unit na may Lolo Gundam. So, beautiful combination and beautiful sequencing mula dito kay GB. We have to give props to that. At ito na nga, playing for 3 is going to be the perfect strike mula kay Psychiro. Still has 3 hand. Or 4? Is it 4? Entirely sure. It is gonna be 3. Ayan. An action card, no? Again, you can play an action card before your opponent's turn ends. After everything. Para hindi sayang yung hindi sayang yung tawag dito, yung resources. Ayan. Ito na. Drawing 1. 6, 7, 8. Napaglagay na ba siya ng resource? Medyo mabilis ata. Hindi ko masyado napansin. Yes. Nakapaglagay na siya. Hindi pa ba? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ayun na. Nakapaglagay na nga siya. Tama. Dapat angat si GB ng isa. Currently at 8. So, ipalo niya agad. Hindi ito i-block. Ooh. Overflowing affection. Okay. Meron pa 2 blockers sa Psychiro. Ito, i-block to ng perfect. Ay, hindi. Take lang. Okay. Interesting. Playing for 2. Rizal still has 2 on his hand. It's 2 cards on his hand. Iiwan niya yun. Playing for 1. Lagyan niya ng Banager Links. That's going to be, 6-5. Well, 7-5 actually on his turn. Isa na lang ang shield nitong ni Psychiro. And JB still has 3. Pero yun nga, kailangan niya mag-iwan talaga ng blocker. No? Hindi niya pwede patakihin yung perfect strike kasi this turn, pwede na siyang manalo if walang blocker. Lalo na meron siyang 4 na unit. So, 3 shield plus 1 direct. So, palo into the what? The shield. Actually, you can take anything here. But yun nga, no? That's gonna be the Archangel. Draw 1. Put down to hand. At may base na naman siya. And I think that just secures the win dito kay GB, no? Mabablock siya ng 2 beses. Sure. But then again, meron pang 2 pang-attacker si GB. And unless merong pang bounce or any action cards to deflect itong si Psychiro, no? Only then would he have would have a chance of getting back against that of GB. Pero as of the moment, no, ang kailangan lang gawin dito ni GB is take everything. Ayun na. Yun nga lang, nag-block siya. Pero then again, that's just 3-2. He would still survive, but then, eto na. Eto na, mga kaibigan. Dahil ibinlock niya yun, open na yun, na atakihin ng units ni Psychiro. Pero nag-enter na lang siya. Fortunately kay Psychiro. Fortunately kay GB, nag-enter na lang siya. Never mind. Eto na. Ipang-trade niya yan, syempre. Ayun na, tayo na. Ayun na, so 2 blockers. Unahin niyo yung Gundam LR. Gundam LR, tapos -2 into the perfect strike. So even if atakihin siya nung i-block siya nung Demi Trainer, would still have 0 damage by the end of the turn. Tapos, Daribald to ensure the block na manggagaling dun sa perfect strike, getting a trade. O, di ba? Yun yung mangyari, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo Sustain for the other attack. So, ayan, Daribald's gonna be the next. See, I told you! That's what's gonna happen. Tapos i-block ito, or to take. Actually, regardless of which, that's already a win for GB. Block, trade. Still has 2 more to attack. 7-1. 7-4. And that's it. See? Anyway, congratulations kay GB for winning round number 2. Tawag dito. Psychiro currently on a lose streak right now, unfortunately. In comparison to last week na siya yung panalo without any losses. Pero yun nga, again, congratulations once again kay GB for winning round number 2 against that of Psychiro. Ang ganda ng sequencing, ang ganda ng turns nitong ni GB. So, beautiful stuff. But with that being said, ladies and gents, we're just gonna be waiting for one more match before we head over to the next round. And I think medyo magiging mabilis naman yung next round natin. So, sit on tight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. One game na lang tayo. One last round after this one.